Okay.
There's a lot of variation in my scatting. It started off with me just repeating
What are you, a forest
words.
animal?
It repeated. Oh man. It started out because I was just repeating words that rhymed with dupe, and that was the thing. The words rhymed with boop, and that was the end of it.
And then you were
Ryan,
like, oh, that sounds like scatting.
no, you said it sounded like scatting.
It is scatting.
Like, oh, I guess so. It wasn't really. It was much just like dooping and booping and
Scoop a boop bop bop shooba bop bop boop boop. That's scatting. That's scatting. Shoopin' the boop a scoop a doop. It's not good scatting, but it is scatting.
It's great scatting.
It's like Kim Cattrall doing this scat singing, and she's like, and the he dogs and the she dogs and scoop a doop boop a wop. It's the lamest.
Give it up. What if instead I crooned?
Huh?
Crooning? Is that how it's pronounced? Crooning? Croning? Crooning. You know that style of singing? What if I did that instead?
You could do whatever
No.
you want until we figure something out. You're hosting. This will all be pre-roll. You're hosting.
Oh, great.
Well, married to the world famous Betty Boop. Gee whiz, what a lucky guy. So in love, I might make you puke. She's the apple of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Dupe. Stammer, lamma, ding dong, loop de loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
You've been listening to Being Mr.
We've
Boop.
been listening?
You're listening to Mr. Boop.
No,
Being
again,
Mr.
also
Boop.
wrong.
You're listening to Being Mr. Boop. This guy's married to Betty Boop.
So we're starting with scat now?
My name is Lisa Dupe, and I am Mr. Boop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
My name is Ryan Pfeiffer, and I'm Mr. Boop.
My name is Sophia, and I am Mr. Boop.
All right,
Ryan and Lisa, it's Sunday, March 15th, 2020. And today, we are reading the 27th ever Mr. Boop strip. What happens
I haven't
in
eaten
today's
today.
Mr. Boop?
Please.
Ooh, guys, it's the day that Julius Caesar died, and also the Denzel Crocker day.
That's March.
What?
Wait,
Which March?
Ides of March is March
That's-
15th?
Yes.
And Denzel Crocker Day.
Yeah. The day Julius Caesar
Oh,
died.
yeah. Oh, we missed 413 2 days ago.
Oh man, let's go back. Happy Homestuck to everyone.
We have to go back. Happy Ides of Homestuck.
Well, in April we can do it.
Yeah.
Not even Homestuck Day. Happy Ides of Neil.
Oh yeah, banging out the tunes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
but
found out where that's from,
Neil's
by the
just a
way.
Riga.
What?
I found out where that's from.
Neil banging out the tunes.
Yeah, it's a site full of like pictures of rats.
I'm
That's
glad.
adorable.
I'm happy
Yeah,
for it.
it's I found a video with Neil in it and everything.
Oh my god.
It's great.
Oh.
Was he banging out the tunes?
He wasn't, unfortunately. He was doing another activity. I think there are multiple pictures of him from that photo shoot, though.
So, what happens in today's Mr. Boop?
Oh
we
my
see
god.
them sitting on the sofa.
No, the synopsis. Come on. Someone's got to
sorry.
read it out.
Wholesome 100.
Boop,
That one.
boop, there it is. That's the
He said
shadow
it.
synopsis.
The end. We had a good night tonight.
Oh my god, no.
Anyway.
I got distracted because when I looked up Neil Day on Google Images, I just found a bunch of pictures of what I thought were like people dressed in like life-size anime girl masks, but they're like anime dolls. They're very creepy. They're very creepy. They're not like figures, they're dolls.
Yeah.
Very
So
creepy.
anyway, we've got 4 panels on this issue. We're trying to get through this quickly because Sophia's got to sleep and Ryan's got to eat.
I'm gonna stream later. Check out my stream. Oh, it'll be over by now. Okay.
Maybe you can do one for when this comes up.
I might honestly, because I want to. Whatever.
Anyway, so on panel 1 we have.
Oh, I still have yesterday's strip open. Hang on. Yeah.
Does everyone
Just
have
start over.
today's
Start
strip
over.
open?
I'm kidding. 4 panels.
Yeah.
Betty and Alec are sitting on the couch.
So,
Betty looks kind of. Her proportions look kind of fucked in this one.
Well, I mean, her proportions are always fucked, but here in particular.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah, she's Betty Boop, but no.
She's got a huge.
Relative to Betty Boop,
Yeah.
her proportions are weird because of her legs and stuff. Sitting on the couch. Yeah, Alec and Betty sitting on a couch in a void. The couch is like the lines for the couch are like a bit lighter because it's the background.
And he has a little blanket.
Yes, Alec is like lying down. His head is in Betty's lap, and he got a blanket on him. Betty does not have a blanket on.
This is despite Betty's
Yeah.
awful.
Also, I should say
This is
them
adorable.
sitting on the couch. That whole image of them sitting on the couch is like kind of forced into the bottom right corner. So the couch and them are like in the bottom right corner. Legs, Betty's legs are going off the bottom of the panel.
And also, Betty's the only one really sitting on the couch. Ryan's kind of laying.
Did you say Ryan?
No, I said Alec, of course. Alex can't laying.
I assure you, I'm not laying down. I wish I could.
John Lennon recorded his vocals lying down. Some of them. I don't
Which
remember
ones?
Probably something on the White Album. I don't know.
What's on the White Album? I haven't gotten to that one
like,
yet.
Like 20 songs. I'm not gonna say them all.
You don't have to say
like,
every single song.
Back in the USSR.
I don't know that one.
Julia?
I don't know that one.
Revolution Number 9.
I know the name of that one.
Dear Prudence?
There are famous songs in this album, right? What are all these?
I mean, I don't remember what songs are famous and which ones are.
Gonna make me look up the Wikipedia page for
Revolution.
the White Album.
Revolution's on it.
I don't know that.
You don't know Revolution?
The
I
White Album,
legit-
the White Album Disambiguation, the White Album Film, the White Album Book, the White Album
Helter
Visual,
Skelter.
the White Album Visual Novel from 1998, the White Album Band. There's a band called the White Album. There's a Lewis Black album called the White Album. And
Okay,
wait,
so
Weezer had a White Album?
Revolution is the song where he recorded laying down.
Fleetwood Mac?
I literally have no idea which songs on this album
No,
that
the Fleetwood
general
Mac
public would know.
album isn't called the White Album. It's just called Fleetwood Mac.
I mean, the Beatles' White Album is just called the Beatles.
Yeah, okay, but
It's
called
never been
the
released
White
as
Album
the White
from
Album.
the beat. Like
No, it isn't.
no,
It's never been
Fleetwood Mac's album is called Fleetwood Mac because their debut album. Oh, is it not? Wait,
No, yeah.
but it's their only
Typic-
album called Fleetwood Mac.
The Beatles'
Right.
White Album is their only album called the Beatles.
Because Paramore has a self-titled album and it's not their first album, but it doesn't have a color on it, so you're not going to call it. Oh, it's the black and a little bit of orange.
Yeah,
and-
because it's called
It's called
multiple
Paramore,
colours.
and this album is called Fleetwood Mac
They're cool.
because it's their only
I mean-
self-titled album. I'm
Well,
pretty
yeah,
sure.
the Beatles is their only self-titled album.
Really?
Yes, they have like 10 albums.
Wait, Fleetwood Mac has 2 self-titled albums.
Oh.
And it says
Just get
Fleetwood Mac,
Just look for what
1968,
song.
also known as Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac, 1975, also known as the White Album.
Ah! It was
Huh.
called the White Album because the cover is just white. with nothing else on it.
Yeah, I guess.
It was
Well,
what?
no, the Beatles' White Album. No, the Fleetwood Mac one isn't just white. That's what I'm. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
the
said, I guess.
Beatles.
But the Beatles' White
the
Album
Beatles
is
one.
just white, so that's it. Like,
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
sense to call it
And
the White Album, even if it is their only. And as for
I
Weezer,
just-
they have so many self-titled albums that just
Yeah,
are
I
named
mean-
after colors.
If you called it the Beatles album, people will be like, "What?"
Yeah.
You know what's annoying? Speaking of self-titled albums,
Also, are you sure
The
that's
Velvet
their only
Underground had,
self-titled
like,
album?
100%.
What
Yes.
about? Are you counting the
Is
Tony
this a
Sheridan
Beatles
album?
podcast?
What do you? What?
Hey,
what
we
what
can
was that,
talk
Ryan?
about whatever.
What was that, Ryan?
What about what about that Tony Sheridan album? That had their name in it. It was like Tony Sheridan.
Wait,
And,
that-
no,
isn't-
sorry, that was. Oh,
That's called My Bonnie. That album.
yeah, you're right.
But
My
they
Bunny-
also have albums that
but
have their name in the title, but they're not self-titled.
Tony Sheridan and the Beat Brothers also. They weren't even called the Beatles.
Yeah, but they also have Beatles for Sale, but that's not
Right.
self-titled. That's just has
With
their
the
name.
Beatles, introducing the Beatles, Meet the Beatles,
Yeah, but none of these are just called the Beatles.
and
You
all
could-
of those,
you could
all of those are before the Beatles' second album.
Yeah, the US chronologically of the Beatles.
Yeah, I think I was like trying to
Albums is
listen to them,
fucked.
and I was like, these are.
You've gotta
there's
divide
so many
them
of the
up
same
into-
songs, and I did like. I think someone told me how to listen to them properly. It's like a different. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because in the UK, it's at the time it was kind of seen as disrespectful to put songs that had been previously released as singles onto the album. So the UK albums don't have any singles, and then in the US they're like, well, we can't deal with this, so they cut off 2 songs from every album and replace them with the recent singles.
Oh my god.
And so there's different versions and they have
This is
different titles.
it's too much. I'm not even gonna. I'm done.
Just
I'm
pay
done with the
attention. Just
Beatles.
pay attention to the UK ones because that's the one they were paying attention to.
I'm done with the Beatles. It's like listening to them. I mean, like it's too complicated.
Too weird.
Too
weird. Actually.
fucking old music. Too complicated.
I heard they were
can't
racist
find-
too.
I can't find the track list. All right. For the White Album. Wait, why do I not? Blackbird? Okay, yeah, I know Blackbird and Birthday. Wait, Birthday was an old song though, wasn't it?
No, they did. It's not. It's not the birthday song. It's not the famous birthday song.
Oh,
it's a different chords.
I know Mother Nature's Son.
These are the thing is with the White Album, it's hard to know what song people know because I thought that Revolution.
Oh, I
was
know.
gonna be the
Wait, I know. While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Why didn't you say that one? That's like the. Of course, I know.
Honestly,
While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
I completely forgot that song was on this album.
I'm looking at the track list. Yeah. Everybody's got something to hide except me and my monkey.
Except for
Oh
me and
my
Monkey.
god! I almost forgot about our long-running quiz segment, Dirty Blues or Dirty Shoes,
Okay, Sophia,
Which
would
is
you like
for
to
this day.
participate in Dirty Blues on Dirty Shoes?
No, not Dirty Blues
What?
on Dirty Shoes, unless you want to change the name.
So we have a recurring segment on this podcast called Dirty Blues or Dirty Shoes, where Ryan reads out a song from the list of Dirty Blues songs, and I have to guess whether he's made it up or not. Now let me explain to you what Dirty Blues is. It was a popular subgenre of blues where the lyrics
We don't need to go over all this. Man.
Provocative.
These are. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say 4 Dirty Blues song titles, and
You'll figure out what Dirty Blues is.
one
through
of
the
them
titles.
is not real. One of them is
Okay.
not a real song title.
Sophia can play along too if she wants.
Yes. You guys can work together and lock in a guess. All right. Don't look at the list of song titles. Rocket
won't.
69, Santa Lovin',
I know that one's definitely
Lollipop Mama.
Am I meant to see if it's real or fake?
After he's read them out.
Yeah. I'm gonna read all of them. Which ones did I already say? All right, Rocket 69, Santa Lovin', Lollipop Mama, and Mr. Thrill.
Now I know Rocket 69 is real because that's one that's kind of popular today because it's in the Fortnite games. Fortnite
What?
games, Fallout games. It's in the Fallout games.
Oh, okay. Jesus.
Yeah.
I was
Not
like,
the Fortnite
what?
games.
All right.
What do you think, Sophia?
I mean,
Now,
I
Dirty
already
Blues.
I already forgot them all, but like Lollipop Mama sounds real, but maybe it's too real to be real. I don't know.
Because Dirty Blues was like the whole point of the genre is it was blues songs except with like fucked up sexual lyrics. So I think that the Thrill one isn't real because that doesn't sound sexual enough.
Yeah.
So you going with
Yeah.
Mr. Thrill? You want me to repeat them
Mr.
again?
Okay. one more time.
No. I agree with Blaze.
I'm just gonna repeat them again anyway. Rocket 69, Santa Lovin', Lollipop Mama, and Mr. Thrill. The correct answer, the one that was not real, was Santa Lovin'. I made that
Santa
up.
Lovin'?
I made that up
What?
10 seconds ago.
You're
No,
getting
that
good at
sounded
this.
real. Like we didn't even forgot about it.
Yes, Mr. Thrill is real, and it also doesn't have a period after Mr. Unless it's just written wrong.
Well, that's probably British. We don't put periods after Mr. in English.
What?
Yeah, I disagree with it.
Myrrh.
I protest it.
You should just start saying
Yeah.
myrrh out of protest. Excuse
you-
me. What is the king's name or the prince or whatever? No, you would say wait. Oh, excuse me, Mer Constable. I don't know. Excuse me, Mer Lennon. Mer McCartney.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought you said Lennon.
because I corrected it because I forgot Lennon's dead.
Oh, yeah, but I thought you were doing a pun on Sir McCartney because he was knighted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Did,
What were we doing before we got
we
distracted?
described panel 1. We didn't say what they were saying. So Alec is smiling. His eyes are closed. He has his head in Betty's lap. Betty looks concerned as she's like it's kind of like consoling. Has her hand on his head, and she's saying, "I don't care how long it takes, but I will make sure you understand that I love you with everything in me." And Alec has a
Okay.
little speech bubble, a very tiny speech bubble, and it says,
Okay.
Okay. Love that. Love
Right.
this relationship.
"Yes, this is a great panel.
Goals.
This is a great panel, actually.
Guys.
Actually,
This okay.
what?
This okay reminds me of the fact that you know, I don't know if this is true, but on the internet they always say that the word okay was actually just like a fallen man at first, and you can really see it from
Oh
the
yeah,
way
he really looks like a guy on his side.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
like
really.
a little man.
I was thinking that too when I was reading it. It really does look like a guy. On
Wait,
his side.
what?
Maybe he didn't.
Like the physical word "okay" looks like a drawing of a man on his side.
Right. That's not where it came from, though. If that's what you were saying.
I don't think that. I don't know. It's just saying that it's a.
It
rumor
was
on
an
the
old. It
internet.
was an old
That's-
slang term.
Yeah, we're just saying it's a rumor on the internet that's where it came from. But I don't think it's.
Oh
Yeah, we're
no!
not
I thought you
saying
were gonna
it's
say
real.
that
Yeah.
the rumor was that it was that like the history of like the old slang term, but that's actually true.
Yeah.
Okay, is an old English word denoting approval. Acceptance. Yeah. It was. I feel like I don't know if it was okay. That was the word. I think it was though. I watched a video about like the history of it. It was like an old. It was like a word that would be used to like mock slang terms, and then it just became a slang term in itself. It was something like that, I think.
Well, we can put that in the slang guide.
Okay. You wanna
Okay.
put okay
no,
in the slang guide?
No. In the slang guide, we put the history of okay.
It was a
story
cheesy
of how
joke.
it
Oh, yeah. Okay, it's an acronym. Okay, it was like all correct or something.
With the misspelled K.
Okay. acronym. Yeah, all correct. All correct. Yeah, it's like all correct. Like, are you right? All correct. Okay. Like it was like they were making fun of like how of slang like all correct. Okay.
All correct then,
Yeah.
eh?
It says it's a
Anyway.
Boston abbreviation fad.
All correct. No, that's not a Boston accent. Boston.
All correct.
All
correct.
correct.
It says in the 1830s, and they were also
Okay.
NG no go, GT gone to Texas, SP small potatoes. Okay,
Great.
so
panel two.
NG stands for Newgrounds. I don't know what they're talking about.
Panel 2, we have the same shot that we keep on seeing of one person just in the corner. This is nearly identical to the one we saw yesterday, except he's not leading. You know, Betty's in the right hand corner. You can see half, like there's only a quarter of her that's missing. Face wise,
I wouldn't even say a quarter, just a sliver.
less than that. Just a little
We
bit.
can
You
see
all of
her
except
the
for
blanket
her
in her hand, but we can't see the couch. We can see the blanket a little bit, like a line of the blanket, and it's not colored in because it's just like such a small part of it. The tear she still looks concerned, and there's tears falling from her right eye, right from our view. Whenever we say direction, we mean like from our perspective.
Yeah,
like
we
the
don't
eye
mean
that's on the right.
Stage left.
I don't know. I don't understand stage terms.
Okay.
She has one speech bubble, and it says, "You mean everything to me."
Yeah, this is kind of this. I don't know how related this is, but this whole strip kind of reminds me of the Daniel Johnston song "Poor You," which is about an angel saying "Poor you."
For you.
You know, stroking his hair is a lyric in it, and I was like,
For you.
"Poor you." Anyway,
Yeah, I was just gonna let
Anyway.
you guys go on with whatever that is.
Third.
great, big business monkey. No,
No, I don't know. Big
Panel 3, we get a return to the first shot in panel 1.
copy paste it.
Whatever. So sometimes he'll do this. Well, or I'll say this when I finish. It's something about the way the panels are oriented.
Yeah.
So it's a return to the shot from panel 1. Betty is like crying really hard from both eyes now. Her eyes are closed because she's tears are falling from her eyes so much, and she has a speech bubble. Alec is like doesn't seem to notice or something. He's just like smiling, his eyes closed in her lap. And she has a speech bubble that says, "I love you so much," and there's an electro point.
I love this whole comic. You know, I got to tell you, when I wrote the synopsis as a wholesome 100, it was kind of ironic, but you know, this is wholesome. I'm loving this. Look at them. Oh, Betty just cares about his husband, and Alec is just happy to be there.
Like he already, like sometimes he already seems like kind of a dick, but like you see him falling asleep, he's a little.
Oh,
I think he is meant to be shown as a dick here.
is
No,
Interesting.
She's
Yeah,
like
this
pouring
one.
her heart out, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Okay." That's the
No,
joke.
it's
That's
not
the
that-
joke
I mean,
is that
that's
he's being like
yeah,
he
I suppose.
like okay, thanks.
I guess that's how it's written, but I'm reading it differently. Like it's like okay, or like
Well, yeah, I don't think he's
Like in a
meaning to
loving
be
way.
mean, and I wouldn't even say he is, but it's like written in a way that it's like to kind of
Well, I mean,
to be read
I-
that
He's being
way.
an intentionally insensitive.
Yeah, it's
I
like
guess- I
meant to be
guess-
read like he is,
well,
not in a narrative way, but in a comedy way.
my alternate reading is that it's just like meant to be like, yeah, she's supportive of him and he's in love with her, and I'm just happy
It's
with that.
okay.
Panel 4, we get a close up of Alec. We see, look at his hand. I just noticed his hand in all
His
in all three
little
panels we
hand.
see him in is like a little claw hand.
I love that.
We
Little
see
peanut hand.
Betty's hand on the blanket. We don't see Betty at all, Bob. We see her hand on the blanket. Well,
She's
we see some of
implied.
her legs under his head as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. It's funny. We barely see the blanket in the close up of Betty panel, and we barely see Betty in the close up of Alec panel. We only see her hand that's on the blanket. Alec. It's just a close up of Alec's like closed eyes, smiling a little, head resting on her lap. He's has one small speech bubble, and there's another speech bubble above his head coming from off panel up. What left, right, up? It's
Why
coming
did I
coming
get
from up.
distracted for a
It's coming from above. It's coming from above the panel. Off panel above.
Yeah, coming from northeast.
And it's coming from Betty, we assume. She's using her ventriloquistic powers. She's saying, I will always be here for you. And what does Alex's speech bubble say?
Alex says, "Okay, thank you." Aww. I don't know. I like this a lot.
I
This is
like
really touched
this
to me.
strip because it's funny. I don't like it because it's.
I
I think it's funny
well, I
because
guess-
she's like, I just love you so much. You mean so much. And he's like, yes, thanks. Okay.
that
Thank you.
That's it. I mean, I'll say I could just repeat exactly what you said, but say my thing. I think these are two valid readings.
I guess.
I'm getting a lot of joy out of this just being a wholesome scenario.
I like
I don't know.
panels. I think I would like it better. No, I wouldn't like it better. Well, it would be
You're
the
gonna
same.
do it-
But I like
seen-
just panels 1 and 4, honestly, because like
Are you familiar with this trend where people they take Control Alt Delete strips
Yeah.
and they just put the first and last, kind of similar to that?
yeah.
Yeah.
This wouldn't remove anything if you did that. It just makes it kind of punchier.
Well, yeah, that's the point of the Control Alt Delete one. is
No,
that
it
the middle
removes
two
a lot of
panels don't mean
context when you do that.
Well, yeah, but the joke is all in there. The context is just for the format. It doesn't really add anything in Control Alt
The
Delete.
joke is in there, but you don't understand it because there's missing context.
I disagree.
That's how it is a lot of the time with those. I don't think that's a matter to disagree. That's what
I
the point
disagree.
is.
I disagree.
Whatever. So usually with when he does this kind of close up format, shot of them close up, like a shot from far away where you see the the whole scene, and then he also uses
I think it's
close ups.
called a
He
wide
usually does scene, close up, reverse close up, scene. But in this one he did scene, close up, scene, reverse close up. So that's interesting.
Like a kind of, yeah.
I don't know if this is the first time he's done this. I doubt it, but usually he does it the other way. Which makes me think I don't know if he even really notices when he does this. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it feels
Because it feels like he
naturalistic.
just does whatever is like serves the strip.
Man, I got so many questions for Alec. I wish I could interview him. I'm just like, what is this?
What do you
Like,
mean?
I mean, not what is this, but like, what's the process behind a Mr. Boop or anything? Is it just naturalistic?
What is
or
this?
do you,
What are you doing?
or do you like? Do you think he storyboards it first? I mean,
Probably.
the way you just describe the way, yeah, I feel
No, he
like,
probably does like a sketch layer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
um,
Oh my god. Please.
you've been listening to Me and Mr. Boop, 100% human meat free.
What?
You can visit the show's website at www.beingmrboop.com. for our full catalogue of episodes, and to sign up to host the podcast. For more of our updates, follow at Mr. Boot Pod on Twitter. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, a-doo-a-doo-a-doo.
Yes, we're ending.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/Pitch Drop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.